Hello, it's Barbara, and this month we're going to talk about the Magician card. Last month we talked about the Fool. The Fool is a 0 in the Major Arcana, and the Magician is 1. And the Magician, when it shows up in a reading, it means you are manifesting your future, or you have the possibility of manifesting your future. So as you can see, the Magician is alone, much like the Fool. He's on the next phase of his journey, and he has to decide and get clear on what he wants on this latest journey. And so he's surrounded by flowers. The red represents his passion. The white around him is representing he's connecting to God. And you can see that he's pointing up and then pointing down. And it is symbolizing as above, so below. And so he's bringing his creation with the help of God into his reality. And in front of him on the table, he has all the 4 symbols of the minor arcana, the pentacle, the cup, the sword, and the wand. So he has everything he needs to create his reality. And so when the Magician shows up in a reading, it's like, get clear on what you want in this next part of your journey. What are you passionate about? What do you love to do? And the Magician knows that he is imparting his energy on the field of reality instead of allowing everybody else's energy to impart their energy on him. He has control over his life. And it takes a lot of alone time. For instance, when I first got here, I got with a group that pretty much all they wanted to do was bar hop. They didn't want to do any cultural things. And I kind of stepped back and I thought, this isn't really what I want to do. And so I needed to step back and create a job I really loved. And I did get one that I'm passionate about, a travel job. I have 3 clients now. And I created that by spending a lot of alone time and getting clear on what I wanted. And also, too, when you're in the Magician energy, you do a lot of meditation, you imagine what you want to bring into your life, but also, too, you have to take action. What are you inspired action? Like if you want to find a travel job, you have to find a travel company to write for. And that's what I did. And it took a while because when I first got here, this job came open with Bidroom that I eventually got, but it took like 6 months because they put the position on hold. So I took another client on. So, but all the time I was manifesting. And that's what happens in life. You have to also, too, detach from the outcome. And that's the last step of the Magician. That's why people, when they manifest or when they send their intentions out, they say this or something better, because truly the universe will bring you what you want, but a lot of times what you want isn't what's best for you. So get clear on what you want, then give it to the universe to deliver what's best for you. So it's kind of a tricky thing. And also, too, when the Magician card comes upside down, it is trickery. It's like someone in your life could be deceitful, trying to trick you, or your manifestations are being blocked. For instance, let's say this came up for me when I first got here. These people were kind of blocking me from creating the reality I wanted because you're basically the sum total of the people you hang around with. I mean, you're hanging around with people that get drunk every night. What do you expect? So you have to really get clear on what you want, see who's in your life. Another step is eliminating what's in your life that doesn't serve you, isn't going on the same path as you. There's nothing wrong with what they do. They're much younger than me. I mean, I used to drink and party a lot when I was their age, but I'm not their age. And I want different things. I want stability. I want a job I love. I want to travel more. And do more cultural things. So I had to create that. I had to step into the energy of the Magician and create my reality. And it takes a lot of alone time. And then in the last decade, I've spent a lot of time alone thinking about what I truly want and how to get it. I was supposed to go to Spain, but like I said, I detached from the outcome. I looked for another program. I ended up in Krakow, Poland through God's grace, I guess. I'm really happy here. So What do you need to eliminate from your life that is not allowing you, blocking you from your creation? And what do you need to get clear on? What are your passions? What do you want to see for your life in 2022? Do you want a relationship? Do you want a better job? Do you want to move? Do you want to buy a house? Do you want a circle of like minded friends? You have to sit there and think about an action plan that will actually allow you to bring that into your life and take action steps. If you want to lose weight, you got to exercise and eat less, that type of thing. I mean, yeah, it's called The Magician, and somehow it does involve magic, but you also have to take action. So, um, in a reading, like I said, if this comes up, it means you do have the ability to create by using all the tools at your disposal, like the Magician card. So, and it's a happy card too. You can see the yellow background. Um, and so, what do you want to create? That's basically when this card comes up. What do you want to create? Because you have creation, whether you know it or not, you're creating something in your life. You have the ability 24/7 to create. And if you're not conscious of what you're creating, you're going to get the same thing you got. But your intention has to be in the now. You have to spend a lot of time alone, thinking about what you want, making an action plan, and going after it. And the next card that we're going to talk about next month is the High Priestess, who uses her intuition in her on the next phase of the journey. And believe me, I've had to use my intuition about people, about situations, about jobs, and the High Priestess has perfected that. She knows what she reads energy. So anyway, hopefully you got something out of this. Tune in next month when we talk about the High Priestess. I hope you have a great holiday season and sit down and really think about what you want next year. If you don't like what you have in your life now, use the Magician energy to create what you really want, what you really desire, what you're passionate about, whatever that may be. And best of wishes, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Thank you for listening. Bye.